Hello everybody, my name is Dale and I'm a new beekeeper, and welcome to today's episode 3 of Adventures in Beekeeping, Assembling Your Langstroth Hive Body. I got this from Mann Lake, and first thing I want to do is take a look at some of the measurements. So the total distance across here is 19 7/8, and then from the inside measurements, from here to here is 18 3/8. Then the height of this is a deep, it's 9 5/8. And then I wanted to see what the length of these are. The width of these is 3/4. And the reason that's 3/4 is because the width of this is 3/4. And so the next thing is, it looks like these measure to be 1 1/32. Probably should be 1 straight inch, and this is just 31/32. Probably should be just 1 inch. But as long as they match up, that should be fine. Okay, so this is the side of the hive body. Now take a quick look at the end of the hive body. The height again is 9 5/8. The width, finger end to finger end, is 16 1/4. And then on the inside from here to here, it's 14 3/4. Now the other thing is, on the ends there is this groove here, and this is where your the frames will rest, and this is 5/8 high, and then it's 3/8 wide. Okay, and then also notice on this, the one other thing that I noticed that was very interesting is that the fingers on this one are all the same except the top one. The top one is short on both of these, and I wondered what that was, and we'll probably see that later. I'm guessing that they're short because when it goes together it will match up with the 5/8 3/8 measurement that we did here. Okay, so now we have our instructions. These are the instructions from Mann Lake, and it indicates that we need the 2 sides, 2 ends, the nails, and a hammer. So here are the nails. Now they also say that I need a square, construction square. So here are the nails, and I put them here, and I put them in this little thing here. I have a hammer, and then I have my construction square and the instructions. So essentially what it says to do is put these together and nail them up. So let's see what happens. And I put my square here just to make sure I kind of got a square space. I don't know if you can see that. I'll put my square here. Make sure that's good. Now I've mounted a piece of wood here onto my, clamped in a piece of wood onto my workbench so that I have something to nail to. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to, looks like this is pretty good square. I'm going to go ahead and nail this in. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and put one up here. Get that started a little bit. And that's pushing against my piece of wood that I mounted there. Check my square. And then I'm going to hold it in. Still looks good and square. All right, I'm going to continue here. The other thing that I'm doing here is that I'm using my workbench as my hammer guide. There's no way that I'm going to be able to hammer these nails crooked because I'm not coming at a different angle. I'm always coming from the same angle. I'm just going to hammer these right in. And then do another one, and I'll be done with this section. Oh, look at that. plan didn't work. Before I finish that, let me check to make sure it's not coming out the side, and it is. All right, so we don't want that to happen. So there must be a knot there or something. What is going on? Let's pull that guy out, pitch him away. I don't see anything, a knot or anything. All right. I'm going to try again here. This time I'm going to try to be very careful. I know that now there's a hole going to the wrong direction, and I've got to get this guy going the right direction. He wants to go the wrong direction. He's continuing to go the wrong direction. Yep. I believe he's still headed the wrong direction. Yep. All right. Not sure what I'm going to do about that guy. I may have to like drill him out. This is probably what I'll do. Alright, I'm going to continue here. I'll fix that one later. Now, what I didn't do and I should have done, I was going to tell you about it, is that I am using Gorilla Glue, wood glue. It's for indoor and outdoor, and I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of glue here. Not very much. A little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there. And that should be enough. A little bit in here, but not much. I also have with me some paper towels. All right, that one I'm going to have to fix again. So we need to make sure that we have our tops going directly the right direction. So this is the top, this is the uppers, the handles, and I want to make sure that I'm going the right way here. And so I'm going to put the handle out and top. But I should not be using the end. I should be using the side. So here's the side and handle, top. And I'm just going to put that together like that. And it goes right in there. I have also have a rubber mallet here. I'm just going to give it a little tap to make sure it's in place. And then next I put my square here. And my square looks like it's good and square, just kind of naturally good and square. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a nail here. And it had a weird head on it. He thinks these holes were not drilled square. Yes, they were not. All right. That one's going to have to be drilled. And another nail here. Try this one. All right, my idea is not working. I'm going to go ahead and put this thing. I'm having trouble here. All right, glue, nails. This is not working here. All right, more glue. So now what I'm planning to do, change my mind here, a little bit of glue. Now go ahead and glue this thing, and then I'm going to come back and put all the nails in. I'll have a little bit of time to adjust it. So I got more nails to put in. I won't bore you with all the nails, but one of the things that I'm noticing is this has a little bit of edge to it. See that? It's sticking up. So this groove here was not exactly 3/4. So I think it looks good. It's just sticking out a little bit. Okay. Another bent nail. Maybe I should send this back as quality satisfaction guarantee here. Mann Lake guarantee, 100% customer satisfaction. Why'd you send me so many bent nails? Hey, this is my first box. I'm not accusing them of anything I don't know. It's just a weird box, or if this is all right, so far so good. I got some more work to do, but let's check square here. Ooh, not perfect. And, oh, that's pretty good. Not exactly right. Let's look at this one. So not too bad. Not too bad. Hello. I'm here with looking at, I did all the nailing. Still have the ones that are crooked. One here and one there, I believe. Yeah, where the nail holes were crooked. And this is probably the roughest one. If you can see like a fingernail width hole right there and a fingernail width hole right there, a gap in here. And from what I understand, this is a problem because water can get in there if I don't seal that up and paint it really good. And then, of course, when the edges freeze and it expands and so on, that can minimize the life of my box. So I have a drill. I'm going to drill out this hole, try to make it straighter, and then I'm going to drill the other one, and then I'm going to nail them in. I'm just going to eyeball this. I'm going to look at it and try to eyeball it and drill straight through. Here goes. I'm just, like I say, eyeballing this. I don't have a way to do it perfectly square. Okay, I think that did okay. So I want to show you the bit that I chose, just a tiny bit smaller than the nail. It should be fine. It's shorter, of course, than the nail, but just a tiny hair smaller than the nail. Now I'm going to try to go ahead and nail this one. Yeah, that's much better. Yep, that's going straight. There we go. And then the other one was right here. This one. All along you can see these little gaps, so on. So I'm going to drill this one real quick, and I'm just going to do a couple of things that I noticed, and I didn't notice until later. First one is right here, the big chip in the wood right there. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's certainly not smooth, and that's on the inside, and I have to research and see what I need to do. Can you see that? And then the other thing I wanted to check was, if I set this box like this, is it going to sit square on the top of my workbench? And you can see it rocks a little bit here. So So it's got a little bit of unevenness on the bottom between here and here. It's okay this way, right? Because the rocking is here and here. But then if I turn it over, use the same orientation, it's good and solid. There's barely a little bit of rocking right there. Of course, it could be my tabletop is a little out of whack. But the other thing is right here, maybe you can see right there, this board is just a tiny bit like a blades width smaller. This is a blades width smaller, and I guess I'll need to research what to do with that. Maybe I should sand this off and smooth it out. But there we go. So if I would order another one box and would go to build it, first thing I would do would be check all the wood, make sure all the surfaces are smooth. Second thing would be to check, verify that the pre-drilled nail holes are actually going directly into the wood and they're not bent this way or bent this way or even bent angled the wrong direction. And then the other thing I would do is have a few extra nails on hand. They did give me extra ones. They gave me 50 and I didn't need that many. These are 7D nails and they appear to be galvanized nails. But just to count the ones that are good, make sure you have enough. I did have enough. That would be another thing that I would check. And then unfortunately I forgot to glue one of my corners. So remember to put your glue on before you do all the work, before you nail everything up. That's all. Oh yeah, and be sure to seal up your glue. That's all. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.